And we're back. Big game of the year with the question mark. Don't know about that, but yeah. FIU Oklahoma. Let's check out some recruiting quick. We got a nice lead there, but Georgia is coming. Gonna battle Miami. That one looks pretty good. Couple teams there, but we got out to a good lead. Illinois. Good lead there. Like that one. This guy's already to top 5. Oh, geez, us in Georgia. Coach Prestige, huh? We might be able to figure that out. Never mind. Turkey schedule a visit. We'll try to get one soon. Looking good. Looking good. Why did we stop going after that guy? I don't remember. Couple battles coming up. Where's one that were? This one looks good. Try to get in early on this. What did they say? Coach Prestige? Yeah, we like that one. Hopefully jump out to a lead. Georgia quits here. That's the plan. And then let's roll it here. They have a 99 defense. All right.
Anytime there's a top 10 class, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. The Sooners will put total effort to crank us up. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Panthers offense comes onto the field first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. He's simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season. You're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right.
Number
And the
50.
big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Okay. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Quick spin on the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On third down, he drops the throw.
Oh,
they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and kick it back. But for a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooner offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Not much running. They can break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking on the play.
That's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18, good job by the punt team. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. He gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a different spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
It's not a cross blitz.
FIU will line up to punt.
Oh, roughing the kicker. Even if it's running into it, you can get it first.
But there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. On the ground is Schaefer. A confident, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. FIU comes out with the first set of downs. Moves. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the line. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, David, if I were allowed to have push passes. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. He wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. He's got him.
He's got
well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. On the dump, he unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted to 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Okay, ready? Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready up.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
Spider.
Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to get a defense now.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when...
Touchdown!
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give on the option. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Snap to the back. Gives it on the option. And the run to the pin is not working. They knock it down the line.
And he tried to do all he could and broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator.
He's going to throw deep right side. Contender turns it over. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Oh.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Schaefer. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on second and short. Makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter,
he's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
They threw it as soon as he by a line. That was it. Nothing.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Lasso! Just keep slinging it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Off play action. Let's it go to the end zone.
Drop it again. What are you doing? What a great throw.
It'll be third down.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions, trying to just get off the field here with only giving up 3 points.
Fires into the end zone.
You
Hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to try to get it himself. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. First down and more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A hand to the running back. Fouls through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
And the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Throws to the tight end. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get downfield and make the tackle the Florida International offense is back on the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still on the decent. I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Okay, solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something.
The defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Knight. Hauls it in. There he goes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Red pass is complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Out of the chute, quick pass to the right. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly out of his tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Unloads quickly. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner's right up on.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run. Just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. To throw, it's nice. Nowhere to go. He goes at the 39.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires to the middle. And it was well going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Unloads to the wideout. They find a hole in that secondary. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Knight. Finds the tight end.
Yes, he's coming.
8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
He's got it on the right. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
obviously you have to go to work 3 days a week. So, what days do you need to bring? Mm. Yeah. If I could do Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, is what you're asking?
And
Yeah, next Thursday though, I'll need you to work from home.
okay.
Because my boss will be in town. 18th.
Okay.
It's a lot, but then would you be able to pick her up?
Yeah.
As long as I can get her at Allstate, you can get her home.
Yeah.
So if I block off tomorrow, from 11 to 12, that should be good, because it's dry land. Will you be there in time to get her seats on her for her?
I can. Yeah. They'll be better see that.
Yeah. And Wednesday you'll be there, right?
Yep.
Alright, well that's for the 16th, but that's already 16th. Every Tuesday we have to, every Thursday. 11:30 to 1:45, so, oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We need to be there by 11, because ice is first.
Oh.
This one I want 10:30 to 11:30. 10:30 to 11:45. I'll just do this one right. Mm-hmm. So for the 18th, we're going to get her. Monday and Wednesdays are home, and then Fridays is the last day productive, which is 11 to 12. So if I got her there and got her dressed, you can pick her up.
Yep.
So another 10:30 to noon.
I just got got 12:30 to 2:30. I need to go at 2:30, so maybe be a change. Like I said, I'd let you do that.
I'd rather coming up there. You would need because I do have, I guess, two.
Not that I know of right now.
Cool, thanks.
Yep.
That should be good. We can always ask my dad too to help. Maybe. I'm sure my dad would have to help if we need him. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're back.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Lost to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. They just keep firing. He's got his man. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nifty run there. Pick up a 6 out to the 25.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short.
Get set.
Looking to throw for it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Ready, set.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line.
Jackrabbit.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the run. And he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's nice. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats.
Here.
So we open the final period with a third down play. He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. The Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll try to get outside. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Nice, the receiver.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense in a bunch formation.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Penalties, man. Just go nuts on these.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. Gets it out quick. He almost
He didn't pick up the first.
but he'll be just a little bit short.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Here we go.
Send the tight end in motion. They're going to go to the air on third and short. His man on the right. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to the car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
FIU set up with another first down. Toss to the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air on second down. Got the quick pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going to run it. And they're able to make the tackle.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great third down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity dub. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Going to was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Washington. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw it.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down to stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Handoff to the single running back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You're going to make everything happen.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Let's go!
Pick up that first one.
Leaves it with the running back.
Got it.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. On that last touchdown, now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. Over Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on in the
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Rush is on him. Trying to make music with his feet.
Good stuff.
They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Makes the grab. Can't get it to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. And
fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone...
Well, I know it hasn't been a a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Complete.
Good.
He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. So with a late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. How much fun is that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season. But give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.